Hey, what it is? Saturday, y'all. Shoot, don't start no stuff. Shoot, I'll be surprised too. Shit, I'll be surprised just like you all are. You know what I'm saying? Shit, sometimes I don't get a chance to talk. You see? Y'all don't know that though. You know, y'all don't know that. Don't you know I fight every day just to open my mouth and say something to y'all or you know, whatever. You see? Do you know that? You see? You know what I'm saying? I laugh all the time because, you know, hey, listen. I'm just a happy person. And throughout the years, all those things was taken away from me through my choices in life, you see. And listen. I laugh about those things too because I was granted the eye to see these things. You see what I'm saying? To see these things. And it took a whole lot of people that I was trying to blame. It took it away. Yeah, it did. It took it away. You know, yeah. If you put yourself right there and you govern your steps, it ain't gonna be nobody else's problem. It's gonna be your problem. You know, it's gonna be your problem in your little environment. See, because you were individual, you see, so you got the power to govern, you see, yourself internally and externally. I'm just talking to you. Yeah, you do. You have the power to do that. Now, but listen. Listen. Look. Now, listen now. No. I know that you have children. I know. Listen, I'm trying to talk to you. You keep on yelling at me and shit. Why are you yelling? She's just yelling her ass. Why are you yelling? Listen, I know these people. Why are you yelling though? It's like you're getting angry. What the hell are you getting angry for? I'm just talking to you. Stop getting angry. You know, stop getting upset. What you getting upset for? You see, what you getting upset for? I know you have kids. I know you got to get the things of you Christian and you do the Christmas thing, right? Well, I know you got to give gifts to people in your family and all these other type things. You see, and I know you had to do it, practice or prepare for Christmas in the Thanksgiving holiday. You see, and I know you had to prepare or to find out how much you're going to spend in October for the kids, you see, with the candy and the outfits and things like that. Oh, but the kids was kind of cool though. Yeah, I don't know where you got that. Stop hollering at me. I don't know. Did you make those outfits? I meant to ask you that. I'm not making fun. I just said it was tight. It was creative. Why are you acting like that? I'm just talking to you. Where you going? I'm just talking to you. Listen. So you looking at October, November, December, and now you hollered at me about February because in January you have to do something because it's your year. Beginning of the year, right? Right? You celebrate the cold season. You celebrate the dead season. Listen. That's the truth. That's the truth. Listen. I gave you I had $3,000 available to give to you. You see? To give to you. Only thing I said to you, no, I hadn't. Listen, there you go. I'll just stand right here until you finish doing what you're doing. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to listen to me. Listen to me. I let you borrow. I had 3,000, right? Did I not give you $3,000? You see, and I told you, don't spend the whole thing. If you spend the whole thing, you're gonna have to pay me back, and you're gonna have to pay me back with interest. I said that, and then the next week came, and I said it again. The next week came and I said it again. Don't spend that whole 3K. Don't spend it. But you did it anyway. You see, you asked me for $500. Didn't you? You asked me for $500. But you start talking about all the other things that's going to cost more, but the only thing you wanted was $500. Right? Okay, $750. Okay, listen, $750. $750. That's what you said, okay? Oh, yeah. I guess that's why I put that other 10 on that interest. Listen, I'm just talking to you. Listen, let me finish talking to you. This is not a bad thing. I'm just trying to help you understand something. Listen, don't spend that whole 3,000, I'm telling you. That's what I said to you. Don't spend the whole 3,000 because you're going to pay me interest. You're paying me interest on that 750. You understand? That's what you're doing. You're paying interest on that 750. I'm not asking you to pay me $3,000. You see? I'm just telling you to watch out for me. You see, watch out for me. I said, listen, if you go over, you're going to have to fuck with me for 7 months. That's what I said to you. And I ain't even put the 50 on there. I said, you're going to have to fuck with me for 7 months. You see? 7 months. $100 a month. $100 a month. You see? That ain't shit. Listen, you got some things at your house that you pay for every month that you don't really need. Fuck them. You see? Fuck them. I gave you 3 months of something. You see? Not 4 months. Matter of fact, you see, of something that was geared towards your happiness, your joy. You see, your joy. You made all these people happy. But when it's time to give me my money back, and I didn't tell you to give me the whole 3,000. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said 700. 700. You see what I'm saying? 700. I could say, told you to give me back $2,300, God damn it. You see? And act a certain way towards you. You see? And act a certain way towards you, because I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You see, I know we ain't, it's not about us, in a relationship and shit, you see, but I was the last motherfucker you asked, and I did that for you, right? I did that for you, right? I know I did. So, listen, I'm just telling you, I just said, pay me $100 a month, you see, for 7 months. That's only $700, and you bitching from $700, you see, but I gave you $3,000, you see. You shouldn't, that's your fault. You shouldn't have told me this, you shouldn't have told me this. That's what was said. You see, that's what was said. But what do it mean? What do it mean? What do it mean? What type of script is this? What type of script is this? This is my world. This is my world. This is the world that I used to be in. You see, this is the world that I used to be in. This is the world that I used to talk in. You see, and listen. There are other people who go through these things, but they just can't find the words or find something inside of them to bring these things out so they can hear themselves talking. You see, and hear how the other person was talking. You see, you hearing yourself talking and you hear how the other person was talking to you. Now you can make an assessment on the balance of feelings and emotions and all these other type things that was going on inside of that conversation. You see what I'm saying? You see, you can balance these things out if you want to. But if you're so concentrated, if some people are so concentrated on feelings. See, it's every time somebody brings something out and then put it up on top of that bull, you see, it becomes weakened. It becomes weakened. You see, I don't want no feelings. You see, I don't want no emotions. Fuck your senses. I don't care about your senses. I'm going to be just like those that came before me. They harmed your ancestors because they didn't have no feelings. They didn't have no emotions when it comes to destroying you. They didn't have nothing like that. You see. What did they have? What did they have? What did they have? They had the Bible and they had Jesus. But at the same time, Jesus said, don't harm the children. You see, don't harm the children. You see, don't harm the children. You know, it's going to cost you in the kingdom of heaven. You see, or your liberty or your freedom is going to cost you. You see, why is it going to cost you? Because the prince of the air lift them up. You see, the prince of the air lift them up. You see, and made them like a lamb. But at the same time, you see, it could be wolves or jackals. You see, but they look like, you see, their whole beings. You see, some of them are. Within themselves, they can't recognize each other. They just looking at each other as is. Just like you do, black man, black woman. You do the same thing. You just look at each other as is. Just like y'all said Kamala Harris was black because of how she looked. You see. I mean, I don't know. You see, do you know? I'm just talking to you, you see. I'm just talking to you. I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no harm. You see, these transfers, you see, it's the most wonderful time of the year. There is women screaming and men hollering and bringing down towers. Shit. It's the most wonderful season of the year. Cold as hell outside. You see? No, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Listen. I'm just talking to you. Listen, I'm just talking to you. You see, I'm not here. I don't talk in a way, you know, like most people do, this that sound scientific and use all these special words and things like I know what I'm talking about and all these other type things, but don't know how to reproduce no type of information that you didn't gain from these books and all these other type of shit to make you seem powerful out this motherfucker. Or that you can do the power. You see what I'm saying? You see, or that you can produce the power here. You see, I don't see that. You see, I don't see that. I hear you talking. I hear people calling you masters. I hear people calling you what? Are lifting you up in certain ways because the things that you're saying, you see, they love to hear you tell the stories in these books, in these ancient texts, and all these other type things, you see. But when the ancient beings come down, you see, come down and present themselves right in front of you, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna say to them? How you gonna present yourself? You see, in their presence. What you gonna do? Are you gonna laugh at them because they trying to figure out how you talk and how you use your words and things, and you gonna harm them in their development? What is it? You see, you're gonna harm them because they gotta learn you. They gotta learn where did you get your information from? You see, I'm talking about all these powerful, benevolent beings from other galaxies and shit. You see, that came down. I mean, I don't. know. Someone asked me what was, what do 444 mean on my soul? I said, listen, I can't answer that. That's for me. You can ask my mama. But she transitioned, so you're gonna have to leave it there. You said, and 444 in your birthday, ask your mama. Yeah, you have an 8 right there, then you have a 22. You have 2 4s and a 4. That's 3 4s, goddammit. Shit. And then you have a 19, that's a 1, you see. Now that 4 could be connected, the last 4 could be connected to that 19, that 1. That's a 41, that's mom. She's letting you know that, that's who she is. She produced that whole motherfucking code, you see. And then you have that 67. You see, 1 plus 3, or 67 is 13, 1 plus 3 is a 4. See, it's another 4, you see. All the way, the whole track. The whole track. And if you put my name to it, for some mysterious reason, it adds up to a 9. Woo! Yeah, my birth and my government name. Listen. Didn't I just jump the track? That's wild. It's kind of chilly outside. Yes, it is. It's kind of chilly outside. Yes, it is. Listen, I'm just talking to you. I don't mean no harm. I'm just saying a little something. You see, I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no harm. You see, it's sad that I have to keep saying these things. You see, but there are people in the world. There are people in the world who don't like fake shit. There are people in the world who don't like masks and things. You see, so I talk inside of their chaos. You see, I talk inside of their chaos because it used to be my chaos and it used to be other people's chaos. And sometimes people can't stand themselves, how they act sometimes. You see, so I just try to let them hear you see, what it sounds like to be chaotic, you see, so they can hear themselves through me. You see, they can hear themselves through me and see how I deal with something that could be detrimental, you see, to my progression, you see, or my development, you see. You see what I'm saying? Now listen, I don't know nothing about these new age words and all these other hurtful words, you see, because I have enough in me, or have enough in my storage house, you see, to go inside of the chaos, you see, which is inflamed, you see, and then, you see, go to the other side of it so I can find and settle inside of that peace. That's it, You see what I'm saying? I'm not afraid of it. And listen, that's one thing that I don't do. I don't put nobody down for their struggles, you see. And I don't use these new age words to say horrible things about them, you see, because I was given something. I was giving these chaotic motherfuckers. You see, they all came from me. I was saying, all these chaotic, fucked up ass people, you see, freaks and weirdos and shit, they all came from me. God damn it. You see, they all came from me. So I have to I'm gonna open my mouth into the atmosphere, you see, and talk this shit. I gotta be cool because all the things that I'm saying, these are entities and shit. You see what I'm saying? And they be presenting themselves on my furniture and the walls and the curtains and shit and the ceilings and everywhere and shit. You see, it's some type of energy that be burning on shit. It's around my house, and then when I go outside to do the same thing in the grass and the trees and shit, because they can hear me talk too. Can you imagine me learning how to make money off of the shit that I'm showing you on video? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine me making money or how I can make some money off of this shit? You see, you see what I'm saying? But I don't have people that enough people that watch me and can see what I'm doing. And talk to me about these, because I'm not in your world. I'm somewhere else. you see, and talk to me about some of this shit, or help me to build a page and shit, or figure out how come they won't monetize me and shit, you see, or maybe they can get some of these hackers and things off of my shit, off of my Facebook page, you see, and my YouTube page, so I can make some money out here. You see, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, it's like I've been doing this shit for hella years, but for some reason they say fuck him. Let him be himself. You see, the hackers got him. Don't remove the hackers. You see, that's what they be saying. It seems like it's shit. You see, but you don't have nobody but yourself out here. You see, and you be trying to go to the people with the comfort. You see, you know, Jesus, you be trying to go to the people with the comfort. You be listening to them like, damn, oh, okay, damn, she kind of cool. Oh, that brother, he spoke some things in his religion. You know what I'm saying? You know, you be thinking this shit like, damn, maybe if I talk about something or speak on something that he said in his thing and kind of elaborate on a little bit in what I'm saying, you know, on my videos and shit, maybe he'll visit my page and and put a comment down and say something to me, or however it may be, or email me or something, you know, however, shit. Shit, because when they come to the page, they see 47, it was 49. You see, I just can't make the 50 subscribers. You see, I can't make the 50, you know what I'm saying? Every time we get to 49, 49, it goes back down to 47. Now you hear me talking about it, it's going to go down to 46. You see what I'm saying? Because I believe that people be making up these pages, making it seem like I have more subscribers than what's shown on the thing, you see? Because I still remember 22 subscribers. I still remember that. And then all of a sudden there was a spurt when somebody liked from the first video all the way down. During that time I had 700 videos. 2,900 likes on each one of those videos. Can you imagine that shit? How could people hate you that much? I mean, how is that? I'm not nobody out here. I don't think I am. You see, I don't think I am. Can you imagine somebody saying, hey, brother, you have something. You have something that the world can use. You see? And whatever you do, whatever you say, you see, I'm going to help you push. I'm going to help you get about that motherfucking funk that you're in. You see, you don't need no money. You see, you don't need nothing, brother. Listen, you have something. You have something. And I'm not going to let you die. You see, I'm not going to let you die out here eating this garbage down below. You see, receiving this pathetic energy down below. You see, I can hear you screaming up to the heavens. I can see you, man. I can see you, man. You have enough sense to bring your heart in from the inside to the outside, and everybody see your heart. That's what I'm seeing, man. You letting everybody see your flaws. You let everybody see all your scars. You see, you showing people how your palm of your hand read, the left hand and the right hand. You see, you trying to teach them what your palm is saying and things like that, but it's witchcraft, they say. You see what I'm saying? When God wrote these things inside of your palm, you see, and then somebody read it, you see, and then you start I'm talking about 20, 30 years ago. And then all of a sudden, you became something horrible to people because they was like, all this talking, you see. Listen, I'm talking about things that is natural for me to do. I haven't met not one motherfucker who said that, or who said, I ain't never heard nobody say anything like that to another human being. You see, I'm sure it happens out here in the world. I'm saying I haven't heard No one talk to another human being as if they gave a fuck. What they do, they teach you from the things and a lot of these people ain't been through these walks. You see, ain't been through these walks. If they have, they didn't go through it and became a student before the light came. So that means they had to walk in darkness and they had to feel themselves. They had to feel where they was going inside of this darkness and then describe everything that they're feeling. You see, they had to talk out loud to something that was around them. You see, they had to go inside of the darkness. You see, when you hear people say, oh, these motherfuckers got feelings, or they have all these type things, or they, oh shit, all these emotions and shit, leave these beings alone. Leave them alone. They're all going to be left behind. You see, when this brother get his verbalism back, you see, listen to what I'm saying to you. I see them all. You think I'm playing out here? I got them where I want them. You see, I got them to where they see my face. I got them to where they hear the echoes of my voice. I got them. They will never leave their position. You see, I'm going to see if they're going to use their feelings. I'm going to see if they're going to use their emotions to get about this darkness when I move the sun from their cranium. I want to see how powerful they become. I want to see if they're going to utilize all the things that made them millionaires, that made them haughty. We're going to see. Love you in a minute. Yeah. Just talking.